President of this function, Very Reverend Father Varghese Parindirikal, His Excellency Mar Matthew Arakel, Bishop Emeritus, Justice C.S. Dias, Justice Kurian Joseph, Srimati Mini S. Das, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Mr. Loknath Behra, Mr. Manoj Kumar, Dr. Sunny, Advocate Jolly James, Dr. Girishankar S.S., judicial officers, teachers, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. Being an alumni of St. Dominic's College, it's my singular honor to be in this podium today. I thank the management for giving me this great opportunity. I joined the St. Dominic's College way back in 1971 and left in 1973. In those days, it was a junior college having only pre-degree course with a few teachers and a small crowd of students. Since then, thanks to the hard work and dedication of the management, staff and others, this institution is now a prominent center of learning, which has shaped the destiny of thousands of youngsters. The journey continues, and the latest feather in its cap is legal education. Congratulations to all those responsible for making this achievement possible. I wish this college all the best. Many from my generation came here decades ago with the dreams of a great future. Our teachers knew that our dreams wouldn't take us far, for it had no wings. Our teachers gave them. They filled our brains, showed us the path, taught us the morals, and made us whatever we are today. The best phase of our lives, the phase of learning, the phase of character formation, were spent here. The reputation of the educational institutions established by Kanjirappally Diocese is well known. Being an alumni of St. Dominic's College, I myself is a beneficiary. Though this college is only commencing its journey in legal education this year, with the proven record and vast experience that it has, and the rich and devoted manpower it has already mobilized, this college is bound to scale heights of glory in the years to come. Despite the several established colleges in this state, this college has been chosen by many students, and this shows the confidence that people have in the management. That makes my conviction that you students are a fortunate few firmer. There was no Plato without Socrates. There was no Aristotle without Plato. There was no Alexander the Great without Aristotle. In India, there was no Chandragupta without Chanakya. There was no Vivekananda without Ramakrishna. A diamond is a mere lump of coal until it is pressurized to be a diamond. A statue is a mere block of stone until it is chiseled and shaped to be a statue. A jewel is a simple bar of gold until it is melted and beaten into shape to be a jewel. So is a student in the hands of his teacher, taught to be a star of his or her own life. Every school is a nursery, so is your college. Tiny as seeds, you are all here. You will sprout here. You root yourself into the soil of legal studies, watered and nurtured by your teachers, and you will grow to be whatever you could. Be sure no seed will go out without sprouting here, without firming up the roots, and without growing branches. Michelangelo has said that I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. This is what your great and inspiring teachers will do for you. It has been said that lawyers have been the highest type of citizens. In every struggle for liberty, justice and right, lawyers have been in the lead. In the year 1215 at Runnymede, the people of England enforced King John to sign the guarantee of the liberty known as Magna Carta. The man who drafted it was a lawyer. Thomas Jefferson, who drafted the Declaration of American Independence, was a lawyer. Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Ambedkar, and Pandit Nehru were all lawyers. With the training you get here, it will be your privilege to join such a class of citizens in the near future. A good lawyer is an essential part of the justice delivery system in any country, governed by rule of law. People deserve an independent and professionally competent bar at all levels of the system. It is accepted that in order to enhance the state, enable the state to achieve its constitutional goals, a vast number of persons trained in law are essential for rendering proper guidance and for resolving disputes in various forums. It is therefore that legal education has been held to be a facet of Article 21 and 39A of the Constitution of India. It is a reality that with the growth of the economy and the globalization, vast changes have been brought about by scientific, technological and other developments. And with the all-round developments that have taken place, opportunities have also increased, particularly for those in the legal profession. Gone are the days when your options were either to be a lawyer, a judicial officer or a law officer. But then, with the improvements all around, the required level of competence, specialization of different branches, proper training and dedication has also increased tremendously. These challenges to which the young law graduates of today are exposed can be met only if we have sufficient good law colleges, be it in the government sector or outside, well equipped both with the materials of learning and men of learning. Friends, if you ultimately choose to be lawyers, your aim must be to achieve excellent standards in the profession. You must be dedicated to the profession, devoted to the client, fair to the opponent, honest to the court, and pleasing in your manners. Beware that lawyer's profession is not a bed of roses. To be a successful lawyer, it needs years of toil. And if you toil, as is the case with every successful lawyer, you are bound to succeed. Your prayer, therefore, to God should be that of Seneca's pilot. You may save me if you will, you may sink me if you will, but whatever happens, help me to keep my rudder true. In his introduction to My Life, Law and Other Things, the autobiography of Mr. Motilal C. Setalvad, the first Attorney General of India, late Fali Nariman has narrated an incident that took place in the Supreme Court when the St. Xavier's College case was being argued before a larger bench of 9 judges. During the hearing before the Constitution bench, 9 judges presided over by Chief Justice Ray, Mr. Nariman, then an Assistant Solicitor General of India, thought that he had made a presentable argument for the state of Gujarat on the interpretation of Article 30 of the Constitution. The case for the petitioners, that is St. Xavier's and other minority colleges, was put forth mainly by Mr. Nani Palkiwala and Mr. Frank Antony, and the court's view appeared to be evenly balanced. Then came Motilal Setalvad, former Attorney General, appearing for a minority institution, supporting the interpretation given by Chief Justice Das in his 1958 judgment. Virtually all he said was, I quote, "My lords, the doubts raised by the Assistant Solicitor General, that is Mr. Nariman, have been adequately answered by my friends Mr. Palkiwala and Mr. Antony. But I would submit that the doubts were resolved long ago in the authoritative judgment of Chief Justice Das." Nariman says, and then with one hand in his coat pocket, Setalvad turned a full quarter circle, looking each one of the 9 judges in the eye and said, I quote, "Now, are there any questions that I have to answer? Are there any doubt left in the mind of any one of your lordships for me to dispel. Nariman says, to his mortification, not one of the judges had the temerity or inclination to ask him a single question, clearly leaving the impression that they were all convinced that there was nothing more to be said. Nariman realized that the whole edifice of his carefully prepared argument had been demolished in one single stroke by the sheer force of a great advocate's personality. Nariman concludes that he was reminded of the haunting phrase of Saint Augustine when describing the imperial authority of Rome in the heyday of the empire. Rome has spoken, the case is concluded. You should aspire and work hard to achieve the stature that Sethelwaj had achieved. And for that, work hard, not for a day, month or a year, but continuously from now. If you do that, you are assured of success in the profession. So enjoy the hills and valleys with which the road of life challenges you, and dare to take the road less traveled. Be adventurous and spontaneous, and ready to act, and be ready to act as your fellow man's shield and protector against injustice and oppression, and earn nobility for the legal profession. In all that lies before you, may God grant you wisdom, true sense of fulfillment of your cherished ideals and goals, and ultimately success. Once again, I wish the management and the students and everybody here everything best in their life. Thank you.
St. Dominic's College of Law, a Generation Next institution.